Rise from your grave.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Game Grave. This is RC, and today we are checking out Psychonauts. And that's because for right now, for the next day, make sure you jump on this. It is free. Now for those of you who don't know Psychonauts, Psychonauts is an old 3D platformer. Came out quite a while ago, 12, 15 years ago. It's been a while. It came out on PS2 and the original Xbox. I actually bought it on the PS2. I remember seeing this game coming out from Tim Schafer, the guy who created had a part in creating the Monkey Island series. And this was his first 3D platformer that he was putting together, and it looked amazing. And it didn't hurt that it was also featuring Richard Horvitz from Angry Beavers and Invader Zim voicing the main character here. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. As you see, we're running around on a brain here. This is Psychonauts on it, which is pretty fun. This is your menu select option here. So you can load a save game, press Y to continue the game you currently are playing, or start a new game. We're going to start a new game here. But yeah, I was super excited when this was coming out. I actually pre-ordered it on PS2 way back when. And let's jump into it here. I'll show you why I was excited about it.
The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber. 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid. 1,500 grams of complex neural matter. A 3-pound pile of dreams. And I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield.
Haha. The mind is a battlefield. So, yeah, when this game was announced, and I remember seeing screenshots and whatnot on the internet for it, and being super excited about it, this was, you gotta remember, this was during the crux of when 3D platformers were at their peak, right? So Tim Schafer saying he was going to do one with his, style of humor and, his gameplay prowess for programming games from the time and everything, because I like the Monkey Island games from the time. I was very, very excited to see what this is going to be.
And this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dream.
Now, of course, the other thing to keep in mind, too, is that Psychonauts 2 is supposed to be on the way at some point here. I believe there is a VR version of the game, or a VR spin-off Psychonauts game that's available. But anyway, the whole story of this game is basically you play as this kid who has these crazy mind abilities. Hence Psychonauts. All the characters are known as Psychonauts because they can use their brains to do different things, like blow each other up and control things with their minds. And there's a lot of really weird, quirky stuff in this game. You all end up going to a camp where you're trying to hone your psychonetic abilities.
They told me this was a summer camp. Dogen, don't worry about old Coach Oleander.
That poor kid.
I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about. Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch, I told you to stop scaring.
Always interesting when the teachers or the counselors end up letting about 5 minutes of banter just go on without any talking going on, right? Just enough time to establish the other characters.
We don't want to scare our
the characters are really colorful, but they have sort of a Tim Burton-esque look to them, don't they? They got like a Nightmare Before Christmas type of look. So here's your main character here. If I remember correctly, his name is Raz. It's supposed to be short for Rasputin.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in!
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin. But everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Cool introduction, but Dogen.
Tank.
Sorry, I'm
Dogen's
late.
got to be my favorite character
I
in
don't want
this.
to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train Psychonauts here?
Yes, darling. But
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on
All
the
right, so let's see if we can
inside
get
of that
past this real quick. Good. Yeah, I was going to say, we established here, here's Raz, he's your new character here. Let's create a new profile here. I thought this was always clever here, too. You pick your bunk, and that is your game. Oh, did it actually bump me out of the game? That's interesting. Okay, so that's the one I was playing a few years ago. I was actually going to show that off. Okay, we have exit. This says that this bunk is available. That's why it kicked us out. Okay. So let's do this again. You gotta remember, this is a little bit of an older game, so it doesn't have a lot of the modern conveniences of menu usage and that kind of stuff. So let's start a new game again here and see if we can pick our bunk again. So let's create a profile. We want this bunk. Yeah, I hit exit, that's what happened. That's crazy though, if you hit exit it automatically puts you back out to the title. And we'll just stick with Raz here. But yeah, I was going to play my other profile. I was a couple hours into the game, but since it's been so long since I played this,
All right, settle down in here.
I have no idea where I left off.
I want to see each and every one of you runts in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
Pretty hardcore counselor for the camp, isn't he? Oh, right, that's not a camp. It's a government training program. So yeah, long story short, Raz shows up at this camp just randomly. No one knows where he comes from or anything like that. He just wants to be a Psychonaut. That's all we know.
Look over that way.
But they know that he's special in some way.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, that's a psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the camp to test the students. Every one of these you find advances you a whole rank. Now look up for me if you will. Some of the old markers are
May have to
falling apart.
do some adjusting to the right stick here. I feel like it might be inverted incorrectly for me.
You can put them together to make a brand new
Again,
challenge
old
marker.
game.
But
Back in the
you
days
buy a
where
psi core and
inverted
the camp store to
camera
hold them
controls were the
together.
norm.
Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new.
So this game does the clever thing of
Stuff you
combining
didn't
summer
even
camp
know you
with
could
this
do.
crazy Psychonaut thing that's going on. You can see the back of Raz's bag right here. It has places for stamps, or badges rather. So you can earn these camp badges for different things that you do throughout the game. So every badge is like a different level that you play through and do different things, which is, I thought, pretty clever.
Hey, Raz! Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
Woohoo!
Get it?
Basic braining!
Basic
It's the
braining.
best class ever! Woohoo!
Okay, cool. So here you go. This is us. So we know we got to go up that way and get to the basic braining area. But let's go explore a little bit, check out some of the things that we can do here. Now, you'll see that there are kids talking if you go up to them. And press Y to talk.
The Whispering Rockers.
Oh, what?
That's my band name idea. Why aren't you guys in Coach Oleander's class?
Are you kidding? A kid got killed in that class last year.
I heard it was a bunch of kids, Phoebe.
Well, I heard it was a bunch of blind kids and the coach threw them off a cliff.
Yeah, because they were late for class.
You'd better hurry, kid. Now, where were we, Quinn? No, I mean...
So as you can tell, the banter between the kids and everything, it's not immediately super hilarious or anything, but it is really, really quirky. And if you're into that kind of like, you know, silly conversations between characters and stuff like that, like you might find in a stop-motion movie, this is definitely going to be something you'll enjoy.
Duh. I'm practicing for tonight, when it's gonna be full of ladies.
That kind of thing takes practice.
Excuse me, but my parents let me watch R-rated movies, so I think I know a little bit more about this than you do, okay?
So that's pretty good. And press Y, and you get yourself an arrowhead. Now these arrowheads, as you can see here, they're rare mineral, makes them valuable, and you can use them to buy different things throughout the game. So items you're probably going to need. We found one side card, so we collect 9 of these cards and we end up getting a challenge marker. So those challenge markers are basically like, if you were to compare it to Super Mario 64, they're the stars of the world. So I'm going to try to collect them. Oh, I remember this right here. Alright, so this little scene over here is pretty good, so let's go check it out.
I'm telling you for the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh.
Wow.
Hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it.
Those damn squirrels.
You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
Well, looks like he got them to shut up. Not sure where they went. But they ain't there now. Oh, there they are. Yikes. Don't mess with Dogen. There's a little bit of our platforming prowess here. There's a challenge marker card. And another arrowhead. So you are going to be collecting stuff. That is what you do here. We're up to 3 cards already. But I gotta do something really quick here. Let me go to controls. And camera. Invert camera horizontal. So this was back when inverting meant making the camera normal. In my opinion. There we go. Now I feel like I have control again. Let's grab this challenge marker. Grab these arrowheads.
So,
oh,
you're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon things ain't gonna change one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna...
Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James. Come on.
oh man. Let's see, here's another arrowhead here. Raz has a few abilities too. As you can see, I've been using a few of them. We're not really talking about them, but yeah, if you jump onto these thin areas here, you can actually slide, which is pretty cool. You got your double jump. Uses his psi ability to double jump, which is pretty cool. And we're going to check out one more area up here before we move on. Oops. There we go. We're going to tightrope walk. And we're going to do a little bit of swinging. Jump over here, grab this one. What does that bring us up to? 6. We're getting really close, aren't we? Not sure how to reach over that one, but we'll tackle that a little bit later. For now, I wanted to show you a little bit of the camp, do some of the controls there. But let's go get on with the game here. Oh, there's a challenge marker there. I'm going to grab that too before we continue on. Only 2 more to grab. Oh, there was one there. So there's going to be 1 more to grab after this, which is that one I'm not quite sure how to get up over to yet.
Calling any sentient being in the galaxy Polarissima Australis.
Wonder if we can actually... Yeah, you know what? I think I just wasn't putting this together. I think we can swing here. Whoops. Oh, that didn't work out, did it? But we can get this one. I'm confident. Whoops. Jumping off this trampoline is a little strange. There we go. Get the swing back and forth. A little bit of physics going on here. There we go. So we built enough to get our a new psi marker. Just buy a psi core at the camp store and use Agent Kriller's special lab equipment to put the cards and core together. So after class, of course. But man, there are a lot of little things to keep track of if you want to get one of those markers. Here we go. Now we're grabbing one, though. Boom. We actually get one. So now we ranked up. We're rank 2. Not too shabby, right? Alright, let's move on to class, shall we? Now that we've done a little bit of collecting, done some swinging, you get to see some of Raz's abilities. Now, the interesting thing with this being an older game, too, it doesn't outright tell you, hey, you should really explore just a little bit, maybe, to,
Hey, where you going, Lulu?
you know, find a few things and test out your abilities. You kind of just gotta do that.
It's a death trap for crazy people. Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Mommy! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5
Wow, that kid has got some terrible gums. Look at those.
protection service.
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Whoa.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
Man, he totally got him there, didn't he? So your journal is a great place to see what you've done so far and plan what you're going to do next. You can use it to save and load your progress, change your options, and there's a helpful map in the back. So press pause to open your journal. And now we can save. And you have multiple saves for one bunk, which is kind of nice in case you want to check things out. So we're going to bypass the talking to everybody else, and we're going to jump right into the...
I'm reporting for basic training.
Son, you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind. And you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. Won't be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
Let's do it.
I'm
Ready for this.
sir.
Well then...
Well then,
Late,
cutscene.
soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
Get inside the door in my head. Pretty spooky. Who wants to go inside somebody's head? Ooh.
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture?
Honestly, I think the in-game stuff here, when they're doing cutscenes with it, looks better than the actual, you know, FMV stuff that they have. Has not stood the test of time, but this still looks okay.
There's only one way out of here. Fighting! I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. I warn you.
You can tell the amount of detail they put into Raz versus that kid with the sailor hat, too. Raz like has all these folds and everything in his clothes. He looks really, really good for this, this time that it came out. If you look at the other kid, it looks like they didn't put as much time into him there. There we go. In we go. Oh, well. It didn't take long, did it?
What obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here, too, if you don't get moving right now.
And not safe for work. So the training course, as we were saying earlier, I know I was talking about how the game doesn't really tell you how to get to certain areas and everything. At the beginning there's no real tutorial, but this is sort of the tutorial. And they actually...
You can run right through figments.
Okay. I think we can actually collect the figments.
You earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, come on, get that figment.
There we go.
Be a piggy piggy. Dude, coaches.
And, oh, that's right, I forgot about these little trunks, too. So these trunks here, you actually got to collect their tags. So we're going to go and collect this tag here. Easiest one to get. But yeah, as I was saying, I totally forgot that they did actually have a tutorial here to show you how to play the game, which is kind of cool. There's another figment. Oh, almost didn't make it there. There we go. So this was always my favorite animation from the game. The trunk and the trunk tag being reunited. They're just so happy, and then whee! They go enjoy their lives together. And of course, it's supposed to be, oh, that's your baggage, you get it? Everything is sort of a metaphor and a euphemism in this, which is pretty good. But I like the way that they did the tutorial in this. They're definitely, teaching you everything you need to know in the game, and as you go, you keep unlocking more and more and more powers and everything, so... At the beginning here, they're just showing you the basics, which is obviously what you need in the beginning of the game. But I had completely forgot about this. Wow, it's been so long. But this is a great little level here. The figments sort of, instead of being coins in Mario, they sort of guide you in whatever way you're supposed to go here.
Watch out! Fire down below!
Oop, right through the fire. Uh-oh.
We can't get past this. This is stupid.
Looks like a test. There's probably a secret, more advanced route.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you're more...
Yeah, this kid is so friggin' ugly. The hair and the gums and everything. He's got, what, 3 or 4 teeth?
The coach is stupid. The whole camp is stupid.
Yikes.
That thing flying at you is stupid.
What's flying at me?
And of course, the ugly kid is also like the meanest kid, right?
You stupid new kid. Yeah.
Terrible victory dance.
Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually, I was saving this plant.
Never seen one so meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
Nightmares. It's a little personal to be sharing with someone you just met, isn't it? Alright, we got more figments and stuff to collect here, so let's get to it.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
Classified route. I don't remember this. This will really put your platforming to the test, right? Let's give it one more shot here.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
No need to use the double jump here. Single will handle it. There we go. Grab those figments. Let's head back up. Let's see. Am I supposed to drop?
Move, move, move!
It would seem, but I'm not sure. We gotta climb? Oh, here we go. Yep. There we go. Grab the figment. You really gotta actually touch that thing. There's one. There's one.
Onward and upward, soldier!
And the sergeant's mind is pretty messed up. Shimmy across the ledge
Your
here.
name, Joey?
No.
Because I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
That's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
He's getting good with these insults.
More motivating.
Slowy Joey. No one wants to be known as Slowy Joey. Collect, collect, collect. In through here we go.
You're going uphill in January.
There we go. We picked up the pink trunk tag a while back. But now we finally got it reunited with its trunk. How happy. Okay, where are we going from here? That's him. Looks like we got some trampolines to jump onto. Maybe we gotta go back up again. That looked like the way to go to me, but apparently that's supposed to be like a hidden trunk area. Okay, so, yep, over here. Didn't realize we had trampolines. Oh, wait, there's a moving figment. There we go. There's another one floating around here. Where is it? There it is. It's gonna come back up over here. Yep, got it. Okay.
You're like molasses. Now that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down, sideways, whatever way you want. Just get on it. Quick,
Whoops.
like a monkey.
Hey, slow down, kid. If you catch me, I'll make a move down and Bobby will bounce you down. Bobby, can you hear me? Where are you?
I was hoping that kid was gonna get hit by a grenade or something like that, but did not happen.
Watch those mines, kid. They'll blow you up.
Hey, Dogen, what's wrong?
They keep blowing up.
Yeah, let's help him
Follow
through the
me.
mines.
I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
At least we'll try. And he immediately walks into one. He doesn't exactly have the jumping ability that Raz has.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
Is there one I missed? There's that guy flying around over there. There we go, got him. Grab the grenade. Now what? What do we do? Climb this? Oh yeah, we gotta raise the flag, that's right. Okay. It's suggesting that I save, so I guess we ought to.
Mentales uberalis.
More figments.
Plane's going down, soldier. Hit that door and Geronimo.
No one told me to pack the shoes.
Woo!
Just
Hey, look! It's Raz!
Yay! Raz is here!
Yeah!
you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
Alright, let's punch the button. Let's do this. Grab these figments first, though, before we move on. Oh, gotta be right on it. Okay. There we go.
Score enough points on this course, kid.
That's your butt stomp.
I'll give you a reward.
So we need at least 20.
Punch, Raz! Punch! Punch, punch, punch! Punch! Hooray! Punch! Hooray! Punch, punch, punch!
Yay, Raz!
Oh, hit him. There we go. There we go. We hit our 20. 30 seconds to go. Not even a problem. That was a reward. Wow. Here's your reward. Death.
Most people, they got something to hide. They store away their shame, their dirty little secrets, in these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldier? So go ahead and bust open this vault. I got nothing to hide.
Alright, if we must.
Ah, good. You enjoy that. One of my favorites.
Alright. Okay, so this actually... That's right, I forgot about these slideshow story things here. These are pretty cool. Shows you some of the stuff that he's gone through over the years. Pretty cool. Alright, grab that figment. Who's this little guy? No, he can teleport you to different areas. We're gonna cancel. He's pretty cool. I like him. Oh, that's right. I remember this part too. You gotta like stay away from the... Oops. There we go. We got some health back. Over to this one. Hit that. Reunite a trunk here. Run over to this one. Oop, getting hit a bit there. No biggie. I need this red. There we go. No biggie. Oh, it's a little too close. Keeps... Ah. Totally got me. Well, at least I still have all the figments I collected, so I can get this one. Alright, to get that one, I gotta kind of go this way. Jump back. There we go. Now, I did not happen to notice, I don't know if you guys did, whether there were actually any lives or not associated in this game, because I know at some point games had to start, you know, just getting rid of lives and letting you restart, and this game might be one of those, but I did not happen to notice. Be pretty amazing design decision way back when if that's what they did. Okay, we got some more figments to pick up. Raise the flag. In we go. I feel like we're killing it with these figments, man. We're getting them all. Or at least most of them.
Grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength, you know?
Change direction. There we go. Reunite this trunk. Jump to this one, up to that one. Switch. Quick. There we go.
Hold it right there, boy. That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
That's right, we gotta get some kind of vacuum thing that actually sucks those cobwebs up. We use those for other things later on, which is kind of cool. Okay, I need to get this green one. It's floating around all over the place. Can't quite get to it. You get this guy though. Ah. It's really messing with my depth perception.
As you can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it. You still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
I don't think Raz is satisfied with that. Oh, we're gonna go get these figments first. Oh, so we're definitely gonna have to go back through here and get the vacuum cleaner so we can get those cobwebs, because there's a trunk behind there that we're gonna want. I hear somebody crying. Is that the trunk? Yeah, it's a purse, it looks like. How do I get over to it? Can I just double jump? Nope. Oh! I'm dead. Yeah, look at that. No lives, just a checkpoint. Oh, give me that green one. Oh, give it here. Oh, wow, I still didn't get it. There's a blue one over here, too. Get over here. Man, I cannot get those guys. Alright, let's try this again. I'm slipping and sliding all over the place. Cannot get that green one. Keeps coming back and I just run right through it.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
Oh, here it is. I was totally not putting it together. There we go. Don't worry, we helped you. You're good to go. All emotional badges or baggage sorted. We really helped out the sergeant in this one, didn't we? Alright, let's head back. That means we must be close to the end of this one. If we sorted out all his baggage. Whoa, back up, dude. Run right through. Some very faint figments there. Ooh! That was a little too early, I think. So I could be misremembering a bit with this game, but I remember I've actually never finished it back when I got it on PS2, because I remember the game getting pretty damn hard later on.
Hey, kid.
Oh, jeez. And it's stuff like that that made it pretty hard. Tough bosses, tough enemies, and tough platforming as the game goes on. It became one of those games where I remember playing it going like, wow, like it might be different now, I might be able to get through it, who knows? But I was better at games when I was younger, so it's possible that, you know, there's no way I'll ever get through this game. But I remember just playing it when I was younger, even thinking like, who would be able to finish this game? That's what I want to know.
Waiting more motivating.
But who knows? Might be something to try out this time, right? Oh man, you remember these, right? The Ratchet and Clank slides? Oh, not quite getting those figments. Definitely not getting close to getting all these figments either. Got him. Much better victory dance right there. So that bad kid must actually be a pretty strong Psychonaut if he's actually making it to the end of these levels like you are. Seems like none of the other kids can actually make it.
Who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
Oh, you pissed him off. Raz is the kind of kid who reacts well to negative reinforcement. Someone tells him no, and he's just like, I'll show you. Unfortunately, it's never been the way it's never been the way it is for me, personally. I've never reacted well to negative reinforcement. Am I supposed to go back this way? Oh yeah, it would appear so. Oh, yep, here we go. We're just gonna nail it. There we go. Hey, look at that. What's in this room?
Yep. Hello? Hello? Guess I'm early.
Maybe we gotta go in this room. Another spiderweb there. Through the window.
Hold it right there, son. Now, just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here.
Hey, our first badge.
Your first Psychonaut merit badge.
Boom. That's right. Every merit badge is actually each ability that you get. So when you get, telekinesis and you get, the fire ability and stuff like that, that all appears back there.
I left some good men back there.
Okay, we're just gonna leave you with that. Poor guy, PTSD and all that.
Way to make us look bad in there. You're in trouble now.
Nope, and here we go. Raz still getting picked on.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized.
Raz not very impressed.
So I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Like levitating.
Wait, I don't even know what your lab is. Is this some kind of test?
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
So holding an object in his hand, to use a handheld object with someone, walk up to them and press Y. So there you go. Well, I think that shows off enough of what to expect from Psychonauts. It is a pretty damn cool little game. Something I might actually keep playing after this because like I said, never really actually finished the game from back when. So let's grab this arrowhead.
I might not get into Sasha's secret. This is the button. No, I don't want to lose this button.
Even though that's the button you gotta hit to get arrowheads, it's also the button you hit to use the button in his hand, so he keeps talking.
This is the button that Sasha
Ridiculous. Let's go to the main camp here real quick first.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll. 1 arrowhead. Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right? The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
Duh.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Alright, that's enough of that. But hey, you guys kind of get what the game's all about. I kind of just wanted to show off. Man, there's a lot of talking and exposition here.
Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Alright, alright.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go?
It is, of course, the beginning of the game, though, so that's to be expected, right? But yeah, here we are. This is the main lodge. This is what I wanted to get to before we called it. But yeah, this is a really cool little 3D platformer from the past that I enjoyed. Like I said, I might actually put a little bit of extra time into it after I play it today for you here and see what I'm missing. Here we go. Here's a card. Because I would like to see the end of this. The only thing I remember is seeing screenshots from the last level. It's like all made of meat or something like that. Of course it would be, right? But hey, you know what? This is free. You can go check it out. I don't believe it's a Steam code that you get. I believe it's just a download of the game, but it should run all the same. But there you have it. That's Psychonauts. Definitely go check it out, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to check out the other shows I have on my channel. I have GGRC, where I cover contemporary games, and I have the Quake Grave, where I play through all kinds of old Quake maps. Enjoy!